U.S. deploys F-22 and F-35 fighter jets to Middle East. Trump urges Iran to surrender unconditionally. The United States has sent its most advanced fighter jets, the F-35 Lightning II and F-22 Raptor, to the Middle East to significantly increase its military presence in response to rising tensions with Iran. The operation involved U.S. Air Force, USAF, squadrons, and was led by U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, in the face of an unstable scenario, according to Washington. The movement of USAF F-35 and F-22 fighter jets was detected, among others, through photos showing 3 KC-135 Stratotanker tanker aircraft with the call sign Gold, which is the sign for the Coronet mission, escorting a formation of 12 F-35 jets from RAF Lakenheath in the UK to the Middle East. Additional sources indicate that the F-22s were also deployed from Langley AFB in the US, home to the 1st and 192nd Fighter Wings. Following the sudden and massive deployment of U.S. Air Force aerial refueling aircraft on the 16th of June, 2025, reports are quickly spreading about the ongoing deployment of U.S. fighter jets, and specifically F-22 Raptors and F-35 Lightning IIs. These reports come as U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth directed the deployment of additional capabilities to the United States Central Command Area of Operations. Protecting U.S. forces is our top priority, and these deployments are intended to enhance our defensive posture in the region, said Hegseth, adding that the deployment orders were issued over the weekend. At about the same time the statement was released, the first tankers with Gold call signs, usually associated with Coronet flights, appeared on flight tracking websites. In a tightly secured U.S. military airbase, far from the public eye, a highly specialized group of personnel is entrusted with one of the most critical jobs in modern warfare, arming the nation's most advanced stealth fighter jets, the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. These aircraft, known for their speed, stealth, and advanced weaponry, depend not only on pilot skill and onboard technology, but also on the meticulous efforts of ground crews responsible for preparing them for combat. The process of loading a single bomb involves strict adherence to protocol, advanced machinery, and precise coordination. Each crew member, from munitions specialist to systems technician, plays a vital role in making sure every bomb is loaded correctly, secured firmly, and fully functional before the jet even leaves the hangar. In this quiet but high-tension environment, teams begin transporting a wide array of bombs ranging from laser-guided GBU-12S to GPS-guided JDAMs using heavily armored loaders designed to handle volatile explosives with maximum safety. The F-22 Raptor, with its sleek internal weapons bays built to preserve radar invisibility, presents a unique challenge. Munitions must be maneuvered with near-surgical precision into the belly of the jet using automated lift arms and guided rails. For the F-35, which can carry a versatile mix of air-to-surface and air-to-air ordnance, bomb loading requires additional attention to compatibility and mission requirements, as each sortie may demand a different payload configuration. Once the bombs are physically attached, another layer of work begins, the technical integration between the aircraft's onboard weapons systems and the munitions themselves. This is where weapons technicians and software engineers come in, armed with digital tablets and diagnostic interfaces to verify that each bomb is recognized by the jet's combat system. They test targeting circuits, communication links, and release mechanisms multiple times to ensure that when a pilot presses the fire button mid-flight, the system executes without delay or error. Even a minor technical glitch could result in mission failure, or, worse, unintended consequences. This phase can take hours, as precision is paramount, and each weapon must pass rigorous safety and performance checks before it's cleared for flight. Meanwhile, communication between pilots and ground crew intensifies as takeoff approaches. The pilot conducts a detailed pre-flight inspection while simultaneously receiving updates from crew leaders about the status of every loaded weapon. Crew members crawl under the wings, inspect the bay doors, and perform final torque checks on the bomb locks, ensuring nothing is loose or misaligned. The air buzzes with radio chatter and the scent of jet fuel, as mechanics and munitions teams double-check every sensor, bolt, and cable. Finally, with a coordinated thumbs up and system green lights flashing across the board, the jet roars to life. As it taxis toward the runway, now fully armed and ready for deployment, the weight of responsibility shifts from the ground to the cockpit. The reality of modern air power is that success in the skies begins on the ground. While pilots get the glory and attention for their high-speed missions, it is the hidden work of these ground crews that make each strike possible. Every bomb they load, every system they configure, and every safety measure they enforce is done with the knowledge that lives and missions depend on their accuracy and dedication. Whether it's in a time-sensitive strike mission or a readiness drill, these behind-the-scenes experts form the backbone of America's air dominance strategy, ensuring that the F-22 and F-35 are not only ready to fly but ready to fight and win. Large formations are always split into more sections, each with a supporting tanker. Given the workload of the fighter's pilots, which are required to refuel at fixed time intervals, so they always have enough fuel to reach the closest runways while over the ocean, intermediate stops are also required. For a coronet mission to CENTCOM, intermediate stops are usually at Lajes Air Base, in the Azores, or either at Nasrota or Moron Air Base, in Spain. This appears to match similar reports that are going around about F-22 Raptors preparing to depart from Langley Air Force Base, Virginia, to deploy to the CENTCOM AOR. Langley is home of the 1st Fighter Wing and 192nd Fighter Wing, which oversee the operations of 3 F-22 squadrons. Regarding the F-35S, reports mention different sources, either the Vermont Air National Guard or the 48th FW at RAF Lakenheath in the UK. As the only U.S. F-35S permanently forward deployed to Europe, the choice of Lakenheath's F-35 would make sense as they would quickly arrive in the AOR and be available for tasking.